Good morning, everyone. I'm not feeling so well today. Um, so I think we're going to not have a meet. Now, if you get stuck on anything I assign here today, I will make myself available later. But right now, I just need to sleep for a while. Um, so I'm giving you three workbook activities to do today. Um, 10H, 10I, and 10J, and these are on pages 62 to 65. And they will be due by class time tomorrow. So tomorrow we have class first block. So let's just take a quick look at it. I don't have the workbook up on here, but this is what 10H asks you to do. 10H is called writing the language. It starts on page 62 and goes on to 63. And there are 5 questions. And what you're asked to do is translate the English sentences that you see there into Latin. So I'm going to go through the first one for you. You may have to look at the vocabulary in this chapter, or maybe even in previous chapters, or you may have to look things up in the English to Latin glossary in the back of the textbook. So, you are all working hard in the country house today. You all is vos omnes. You, plural, as in y'all, are working hard. Think about that. It's something about it's from laborare, to work. But think about you all, the verb ending for you all, and that is tis. Vos omnes laboratis, hard, we know from previous chapters, is strenue. In villa, in the country house. This is actually like that. That's a ablative there, but I'll just leave it alone for now. Vos omnes laboratis strenue in villa, and then today is hodie. So that's the answer for number 1. And then there are 4 more sentences that you'll have to try to work on yourselves on the next page. 10I is probably the easiest of the exercises. It's just the thing where you figure out like what Latin word English words come from. So in this example, the first one, again, this is on page 63. You see 2 lines over here. You see something in the middle here. And then you see a blank over here. So as you see above this column right here, it says the words Latin word and meaning of word. And then above all of them is this if you. So if you procrastinate doing a chore, you put it off until. So if you notice, cross is in the middle there, and that's the word for tomorrow. So over here, we're going to have tomorrow. And here on the top, we're going to have the Latin word that comes from, which I already highlighted, which is cross. And then this is the translation of that word, the meaning of the Latin word, okay? So top is the Latin word, bottom is the meaning of that word. You start with if you read through what they have here, and then you give the logical answer for the rest of this sentence. Okay? Finally, 10J is reading Latin. Question number 1 says, you want to read the passage carefully, obviously, first, or just as you look at the questions, then go back to the passage and see which one makes the best sense, whether these are true or false statements. V stands for verum, which means true, and F stands for falsum, which is false. I think you've seen these before. So the first question says, Davos kistas ferte, inquit, deinde servi kistas feront. So, Davos says, bring the trunks, kistas ferte. I think from one of our imperative exercises, you saw ferte is the plural command form to bring or carry. So, bring the trunks. That's what Davos says. And then, deinde, the slaves bring the trunks. Now, if you go back to the passage, you'll see that this is indeed a true. Whoa, what did I just do? Excuse me. This is definitely a true statement. So you would circle true. The first paragraph of that passage gives you the answer to that question. And then there are four more. And also please note that there are two new Latin words underneath the passage. Vito, vitare means to forbid, and muso, musare means to mutter. So that's an easy way to remember veto, which is like presidential veto. If a president doesn't want to make a law that Congress writes a bill for, he vetoes it, he forbids it, he stops it. And musare, I don't really know of any English words that help there, but muso musare means to mutter, and musare looks close enough to mutter. All right, that's your instructions for today, and as I said, I'll try to make myself available later today if I'm feeling a little better, but I hope that I've given you some decent instructions to start with there. Okay, take care.